shit, guys, looks like there's more evidence supporting the Cassie's dad is the protagonist theory. Like, there's a newly discovered Easter egg in the second ending.
Want to see the body mask yourselves? It doesn't do anything, but it's just a nice Easter egg. So...
pay attention to the fact that the password to get this mask is the order of the deaths of the missing children, or at least, to our best knowledge, the order of the deaths to the missing children. I still think it's weird that the puppet is canonically last when... How the hell did the souls get inside of the robots when the puppet's supposed to be the life bringer? It's confusing.
Ready? There it is, everybody! This looks familiar. This looks familiar.
I would just like to point out the fact that looking at the mask brings up the dialogue, "This looks familiar," from your protagonist, reinforces the theory that your protagonist is having memory issues, or at least supports the theme of memory. Especially because this mask, like I said in the last video, for the memory collected, because it unlocks the achievement is Remember Jeremy, and it's the Bonnie mask. Honestly, I came up with this theory on Friday when the game came out and I watched Dawko's entire playthrough, but it took me until yesterday to upload the video you see on my channel. So it's already crazy that basically the whole community roughly agrees on the same theory. I mean, even Dawko at the end of talking about this Easter egg basically goes over my theory in a much more condensed way, and even brings out some points that I wanted to bring up but I cut out for time, like some other theories about who Cassie's dad is, and even brings up the meaning of the ending too that I was going to talk about. And honestly, I think he says it in a very brief, easily understood way than I could, so I'm curious if you guys still want me to go over that ending with you guys. If not, enjoy the rest of the clip, because as you can see, he does agree with my theory, or at least he's feeling 80% confident as he puts it. Didn't, however, steal this clip just to say that. I'm also going to go over some points and bring up some stuff from what he says that I do and do not agree with or want to add on to. But like I said, or I should say like he says, he's going to make a bigger video on it later.
You will hit a Bonnie mask in the Princess Quest level, and when we get the Bonnie mask for specifically Bonnie, the character who we're playing as says, "This looks familiar." The main theory that's going around right now is that we're playing as Cassie's dad. We learned that Cassie's dad is a technician at the Pizzaplex. He had his own Faz wrench and everything. Bonnie was Cassie's dad's favourite. We don't know a name for him yet. He's a technician, so he would have a Vanny mask originally, right? Because he's a technician. You see the poster that the technicians have a Vanny mask. I'm going more towards Cassie's dad. I don't want to go too in depth because, you know, I want to make a separate video talking about this, about both endings. But I'd say I'm about 80% confident that we're playing as Cassie's dad here. It's all coming together. Steelwall wouldn't mention Cassie's dad in Ruin for no reason. I do think this takes place before Ruin.
This is a part I disagree with. Like I mentioned before, I think our character's been stuck here for a long time, and a good chunk of the game actually happens during the events of Ruin, which is why one of the endings happens, but I'll let Dawko continue.
Cassie's dad gets attacked by the help bots. The Mimic / Glitch Trap, even though they're the same thing, controls the help bots. Mask bot gets the Faz wrench, gets the Vanny mask, and then gives it to Cassie.
I disagree with his conclusion that the Mimic is the one who gives the mask to Cassie, because why would they show us the robot waking up and then giving it to Cassie and then falling back to sleep, when it's clearly sort of like a flashback from our character's perspective? So I do think it was like, it's Cassie's dad who did this, not the Mimic. It's possible that this could be Cassie's dad's consciousness being tricked into helping the Mimic, and this is what it meant, you need to help it, by Mr. Hippo, maybe, but I do think this is a flashback from Cassie's dad's perspective.
And that begins Ruin. The reason why we don't see Glitch Trap in Ruin, but we see the Mimic, Glitch Trap's dead. Glitch Trap was a part of the Mimic, like the virus that spreads. Glitch Trap's been destroyed, but the Mimic still remains. I hope that makes sense, and that leads to Ruin of the Mimic trying to lure Cassie down there. That's it, guys. That was the Bonnie mask. Let me know your thoughts. I think it's pretty exciting. It goes in more depth with Cassie's dad. There's a lot of theories going around that Cassie's dad was one of the original bullies in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the Bonnie mask one. See how it's all coming together? And I think that's a great idea. I really do. I think that's a great theory. Bully with the Bonnie mask. Even the bully's got a red top and blue jeans, which is literally like Cassie. Or did Steelwall and Scott decide to make one of the bullies a technician for Fazbear Entertainment in the future, leading all to the Mimic and stuff, and Cassie? That would be crazy. Cassie's dad's favourite animatronic is Bonnie. The bully in FNAF 4 wears a Bonnie mask. The Bonnie mask comes back in Princess Quest and he says, "This looks familiar." I do think it is very interesting though, and we'll save it for a future video. Is Cassie's dad the protagonist? I do think both endings happen in Help Wanted 2. I think both work. I won't go too into it, but I do think the Cassie ending happens first, where Glitch Trap is still there, the fragments of Glitch Trap is still there, and Glitch Trap attacks Cassie's dad. Cassie's dad is then locked away in Princess Quest. Okay, you see where I'm coming from? The locked room where we are. The princess gets us out, and then we kill Glitch Trap forever, and then you know, that leads to just the Mimic left in Ruin. Are we going to get a DLC as well? We'll have to wait and see. But again, I'm rambling too much. It will be a proper video very soon, okay? Take care, lots of love, thanks for watching. I just wanted to do a quick video showing the body mask and being in the office. So yeah, thanks guys, lots of love, and I'll see you all.
This was just a quick video to express my excitement that not only does the community, but Dawko sort of agree with me, even though he never actually saw my official video. I doubt. I mean, only 10 people fucking watched it, Lomao. But yeah, no, I just wanted to express my excitement that we're moving in this direction, that people are agreeing with me. You know, that's great. Not that I want to be right, and that's the only reason I made this video, but you know what I mean. Everyone wants their theory to be right. No one wants to make a crackhead theory that doesn't work. Well, I do love you, MatPat, but some of them theories. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.